What is up, everyone? This is the Oklahoma Prepper, and today we're going to do an unboxing. This is a 4-quart, 10-inch classic Dutch oven from Camp Chef. I found this one on Amazon for $17. Let's see if I got a good deal. Alright guys, here she is. The Dutch oven. Aluski's here to help me unbox the the Dutch oven. Alright, so it is a classic Dutch oven, 10-inch 4-quart. And I believe this brand, I may be wrong, I'm not quite sure, but I believe this brand is made here in the great country of America. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this thing open. This thing is all taped up. One thing I don't like about some of the stuff that they send on Amazon is they don't really, you know, I understand that they're just trying to save a couple of bucks and just ship it in the box it came in, and I respect that, but come on, I really don't need everybody in the world knowing what I've got going on here, you know. To me, I'm a very personal person. I'm a very private person, so I don't need people knowing what I'm getting on Amazon. All right, look at this right here, right on the top. Aluski's already ready to jump in the box. We've got a cooking guide, Camp Chef cooking guide. It's going to tell me, I guess, cooking information, Dutch ovens, just kind of specs on some of them. I guess how to cook, charcoal distribution, some of the accessories, which I can make, you know, some stuff like this this lid lifter. I can make that, the tripod, the camp table. I really don't need all this stuff. The only thing I probably will invest in is some good gloves. Maintaining the seasoning, I probably won't get any of the seasoning maintaining stuff, or I don't know. I might change my mind in the future, but as of right now, it's not something. But anyways, it looks like they've got a few recipes in here, which is good, because let me learn how to run the camera. I apologize, guys. I'm trying to do this without the tripod. Some cobblers, cakes, you know, dessert, stuff like that. Really quick, before we go any further, for those of you that haven't yet are interested in Dutch oven cooking or anything like that, go to let's see, Cowboy Kent Rollins on YouTube, and I'll leave a link down in the description for his channel. He is a chuck wagon cook, and he is a really good chef. So that is something that I really like. All right, so I can tell right now that it's seasoned. I hope that it's seasoned. If not, I'm going to re-season it anyway. The lid right here upside down, pretty nifty. A little dirty. Yeah, I'm going to clean it up for sure. And here's a little tag that goes with it. Seasoned cast iron, cleaning, seasoning, maintaining seasoning, you know, all this stuff. Again, I'm sorry about the camera work. It's just pretty junky right now. That's interesting. This was tied on with a little half knot thing, slip knot. And Aluski is trying to get in. I think I'm cooking a cat tonight. All right, we've got the lid up and out of the way for the most part. I'll just set it right there. Some more paper and more, you know, dirt and trash in there. And this is it. This is a small 10 inches. It's a thin 10 inch. It's got legs. This is a country or camping style Dutch oven. So this is not going to be cooked inside. Doubtful it will be, but this is not going to go inside. And all right, guys. So the first thing I noticed, and I did look at reviews of this before, and this is a really good oven. The people that I've seen that have this oven on YouTube, they really love it. It works great. And so I did find out in the beginning that this little notch right here, and there's one directly under the lid. The lid's going to fit. I don't know. Let's see if I can get it better. There we go. See if I can get the camera focused. There we go. That is for a temperature probe, thermometer probe. So if you're, for example, if you're cooking a meatloaf in this or whatever, if you're really worried about temperature, if you're not familiar with cooking very much, I pretty much know when food is ready, because I eat it and it doesn't make me sick. No, seriously, no. I pretty much know when food is ready, especially the meats, because the juices run clear when the food is done. So that's a little Easter egg right there for you. That's a little tip for you. The bell is very, very heavy. It's not heavyweight, but you can tell it's heavy durable. This is cast iron Camp Chef, and this one, again, this is a camping Dutch oven. It does have the lip on the lid to hold charcoals, and it does have the three little legs on the bottom to stand up off the ground with charcoals under or around it. And yeah, so let's get this thing completely out of the box and let's take a couple good looks at it. So I did take the shop vac to it, and I did notice another thing. There is a little arrow telling you where that temperature probe is, and if you can look, you can see that hole right there for that temperature probe. It is just sitting right there. There we go. And it does, it's got the logo on top. It's got the company name on top and a logo, and another logo on the bottom with the number, the size of Dutch oven this is a 10-inch, of course, 4-quart Dutch oven. Again, the lid does have the lip on it to where you can put the coals on top. And once we take the lid off and turn it over, it fits. It fits pretty evenly. I mean, it doesn't fit in the oven itself. The lip just sits around it. All right, guys. So I did turn the lid upside down, and to show you that it's got a little bit of a convex or concave shape to it. There's kind of a little dip down in there. A lot of people don't realize you can actually use the lid for cooking as well. It makes a nice little griddle. For example, in the morning, if you're wanting to do some bacon and eggs and gravy in the pot itself, and that makes it pretty good for that. So what you do is the same thing as with the entire assembly. Is you just turn the lid over just like this and put it on some coals and let it heat up, and then get after it like that. All right, guys. So this is the inside of the Dutch oven. I did clean it out a little bit. I took the shop vac to it and cleaned it out. Since it does have some dust and stuff in there, I will wash it out and boil it out just to make sure it's sanitized and possibly re-season it. I'm going to go over the instructions. I'm going to go over the destruction manual to see a little bit more in detail as to how to work a Dutch oven. This is my first Dutch oven. I've never used one. I know how to clean and season cast iron, just cast iron skillets. I love using them because when you do get them seasoned real good, they are just so amazing. I just love it. So yeah, we are going to clean this out really well and re-season it. And this has got about a 4 or 5 inch deep channel. So this is makes it about a 4-quart. I believe the 10-inch is a 10-quart or 5-quart, I believe, the 10-inch oven. So this is about a half, a few inches, 3-4 inches down. And let's take a good look at the legs again. So we've got the oven turned over and we're looking at it from the bottom. We've got 3 little legs. They're about an inch and a half tall. You've got the number 10, the size that it's the size of Dutch oven. This is a 10-inch, and you've got it stamped on the bottom as well. Actually, this isn't stamped. This is cast iron, so it's going to be cast directly into the oven. So that's really good. There you go. Not much. This is a little bit better view of the size of the oven itself, and good look at the bell hanger is cast in with the oven. And again, this is a really heavy duty little bell it's got on here, and I might make a modification to where I maybe kind of bend it to where the my little lifter is going to fit under there really good, which I don't think that's going to be a problem because I'm lifting it and it's not moving around on my finger, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. All right, guys, there it is. The first look, unboxing of a classic Dutch oven, a classic 10-inch Dutch oven from Camp Chef. What does this mean? It means we're going to be doing a little bit of cooking here on the channel, this is a big. And what does this have to do with prepping? This has a lot to do with prepping. For those of you that have bug out locations, maybe for example way out in the woods, and you've got a pretty good food cache going on out there, you can take this out and leave it, make sure it's really well stored. Store it with a little bit of rice in it, and make sure it's sealed real well with paper towel around it. Keep any moisture from getting in so it doesn't rust. If you are going to leave it out, stuff like that. But a lot of people overlook how they're going to cook, and they're going to make their solar ovens and all kinds of stuff, which that's fine too. But for me, if you've got a lot of food stored away, a lot of food cached up, you can make cakes with this thing. You can make cornbread. You can make just about anything you can make on a stove. You can make in this thing. So I am going to be doing. I'm hoping to be doing a lot of Dutch oven cooking this year, for years to come, actually, because living in a tiny house, living in pretty much. Other than I've got a couple extension cords ran out here, and I don't have permanent power brought into the means that I do most of my cooking in my wood stove in foil packs or hobo dinners. So I do most of my cooking that way. And in the summer it's real hot, and I'm a big boy. I don't like hot weather at all. So of course I can't cook in the house with my wood stove. So if I do cook outside, if I do cook, which is rarely in the summer, it's usually grilling, hot dogs, burgers, steaks, stuff like that. Even then, most of the time I still, just so I don't have to really deal with it, I make hobo dinners in the summertime, throw a couple of pork chops, or, even a roast. I did that last week and it turned out really well. And that's what surprised me. I bought me a $6 roast, and it was the size of a huge steak. It was about 1.5 inches thick. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I got asked, what the biggest, I've got asked a couple times what the biggest hurdle about going tiny is. And to be honest with you, the fact of the matter is cooking. That's one of the biggest things that I've had to come across. And luckily, thankfully, with this Dutch oven, that's going to be a big fix for that. $17. That's another thing I forgot to talk to you guys about. Price point, $17 on this thing. I'm going to leave a link down in the description for this thing. My tripod's trying to run away from me. I'm going to leave a link to this thing down in the description below so you can get yours. If you cannot get yours today, make sure you put it in your shopping cart, or your add to later, whatever those little shopping lists are. make sure you get this thing. $17. This is a $50, easily a $50 Dutch oven. Different, of course, Lodge, they're going to be $50 ovens, but I've seen reviews on this thing. This thing is really good. Get it. Just get it. $17. You're out $17 if it doesn't work, if it's no good. $17 it can be a lot of money, but $17 is worth it if you get a year out of it. $17. $17. There is a link down there in the description. Check it out to get your Dutch oven. Learn how to use it. Cowboy Kent Rollins. Again, there's going to be a link down to his videos, his channel down below in the description. He really is the one that got me into watching his videos, and he's a fellow Okie down in further west, southwest Oklahoma. So for those of you that follow Oklahoma YouTubers, he's another one to follow. He's got some great recipes on there. He's got some great hints, tips, tricks to do Dutch oven, maintenance and cooking, all kinds of stuff. So definitely check out his channel if you're kind of intimidated by it. All right, guys, so that's going to do it. I'm done talking. I'm rambling. I've had like 19 takes on this, just the ending of this video. So hit that notification bell if you haven't already done so. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Make sure you follow me on Facebook. You'll see stuff like this before it hits the YouTube channel. There's a lot of editing to be done when it comes to stuff like this. So this thing will be maybe up tonight if I can get it processed by then. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and keep prepping.